Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Black. I have Cletus
back to Let's Play Black.
That's Swordfish. I also have Cletus.
Hello. No pun here.
Today we're going to Tivliz Asylum.
I had the opportunity to speak with Sergeant Solomon. Interesting man. Didn't have anything good to say about you.
You're a liar.
When Lennox surfaced after Cairo, rumors spread like a virus. Division tried to keep it under wraps, but they couldn't.
How did you connect him to 7th Wave?
See, after the Miami screw-up, my crew was assigned to take him out. At the time, we didn't know it was Lennox. That all came together afterward. We never knew if the target was really him or not. Yeah, he was good. Kuwait City, Tokyo, almost had the shot in Kandahar. We came close a few times, but he always got the jump on us. S4 finally took him out in northern Pakistan. He's buried in some valley.
What's your take on Sergeant Keller?
Hothead. He's fucking out of control. See, the guy doesn't know the meaning of collateral damage.
Tell me about Valencio.
There's nothing to tell. Our crew was assigned to take him out. The op was simple. Get in, get out. After the job at the steelworks, we were upgraded back to alpha status. Valencio was one of the big 4 targets, a 7th Wave boss. He escaped from Charlie Team, so we were sent to bring him in. Intel reported he was hiding in an old asylum.
Stand by, I think I got something. Bad news, I got tracks all over the place. Fresh. Maybe platoon size plus in strength.
Copy. Let's not get caught sleeping.
And maybe they're getting ready for a garage sale.
You can blow that truck up.
Okay.
And blow everything up.
I know how they make these cutscenes now. They use Mad Libs. They just pick random cities, random names. Kandahar, Kuwait City,
Yeah.
Tokyo. Tell me about so-and-so.
Tell me about Rivendell.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
I mean, the last episode, they listed like 5 different cities in a row.
Yeah.
And they're like Belfast, Belgrade, Bell Bottoms.
Well, it has to meet certain criteria. First of all, a hillbilly can't pronounce it.
I was going to ask
This
you
is-
about Solomon's voice. Do you like a southern twang?
This is the American Dream Simulator, so there's got to be some southern twang.
Jeez.
I like Solomon. He's a jokester.
Did he just react to you getting hit by a grenade?
I think he might have, yeah.
Because that's something, at least.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the animations are pretty good. They're just repeated very often, so you kind of, after a while, you get used to them.
I think it wasn't until I think a later Halo, like Halo 3, I think, where actually getting hit by a grenade did damage.
Oh, yeah.
So seeing someone react to getting hit by a grenade and then the grenade blowing up,
Yeah. Even Counter-Strike 1.6, you took damage from getting bonked with a grenade.
yeah, that's fair.
So you're in an asylum.
Well, we're not in the asylum yet. This is the
What?
military junkyard outside the asylum.
Is it like an insane asylum?
I think I think it probably used
Yeah.
Okay.
to be. This.
They ripped this off of friggin' Black Ops.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, no. Sorry. Definitely not, since this predates it by almost a decade.
Well over a decade.
Well, when did the original Black Ops come out?
Are we talking the original?
No,
one, or
I'm
are we
talking about the recent.
the
Oh.
most recent one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought you meant
Because there's
the
a place on
original.
Asylum on the BR map.
Yeah.
It's a pretty bad joke. Let's just let it go.
Okay.
Let's move past this.
What I wanted to say is, this is the first level where it becomes really apparent that they were just coming up with cool places for you to go. and then came up with the reasons why later.
Yeah, Mad Lib, like Swordfish said.
Yeah. No, I mean more from like the storyboarding, like game design point of view, not
the
the
writers threw
cutscene.
darts at a dartboard.
Yeah, because this is like there's like a junkyard, and then you go through an asylum, and like the objective in this mission is track down one of these like lieutenants and kill him.
Oh no, it's
Which
a
is-
MASH game. MASH. You guys remember playing MASH in school?
Oh yeah.
What?
I don't live in a shed though.
Yeah, it's like who you write down like four names.
right, person,
four
job,
places.
place.
Apartment,
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
shed,
okay.
and house. Yeah.
And then you do some human algorithm
Right.
and
Machine
come up with
learning.
Who you're gonna
Oh
marry.
my god.
Yeah.
That's like the nicest way to say like pick a number between 1 and 4. A human algorithm, I like that.
You can use it.
Yeah, this game has some monster closets that are holes in the ceiling
Yeah.
because whoever looks up.
Monster closets. That's I like that term too.
That's like Minecraft and like any spawner, really.
Yeah, spawners in games. But like if they put them behind a door that only opens when the enemy wants to come out, it's a monster closet. That last intel, just while I'm talking, was it Chelyabinsk?
Yeah, Chelyabinsk?
Something like that. It's a
Sounds like something Jack Black would say.
it was a Soviet facility for processing plutonium for nuclear weapons, and apparently it has a really terrible safety history. Fun fact.
4, take the right flank, I'll take the left. 3, gun emplacement. Copy? We got a machine gun! Take it out!
I forget which number refers to us at this point, honestly.
3.
Is it 3?
Well, you started off as 3, and it was 3 for like 3 levels.
Yeah, no, it probably
And then they
stays that way
started
then.
talking about 4.
I think
but
call
3
signs
is
tend to
still
stay the
there.
same.
Also, does your health ever go like a different color?
Yeah, it'll go yellow and then red if it gets too low.
So is it like when the green bar depletes, it'll go yellow, and then when the yellow bar depletes, it'll go red?
Oh no, just like,
Because you got real low before it started going yellow. Oh,
Yeah.
there it goes.
oh, now it's red.
Oh wow. Oh look at that.
Oh, it goes green to red.
Yeah, maybe there's no yellow. I thought there was,
It's-
but
it
it might be
skipped
like...
yellow. I thought I passed through it.
Yeah, I took a lot of damage there.
Yeah.
It does do like
Okay,
a sort of...
speaking of yeah.
It'll do sort of a black and white and heartbeat noise if you get really low, but I don't let myself stay there very long.
Speaking of not changing call signs, Cletus, you are notorious for doing this, and when you would pick one in Rust, oh my god, that drove me crazy.
You gotta change your Steam name constantly to stay up to date with the memes.
Good work, 3. Secure the location. Do not let anything go in or come out. 3, do you copy? I said hold your position. 3, hold your position. Hold your position! Do not fucking drop back!
Moving in.
Negative. Hold your position. Orders are to hold. Do not enter that building. Keller!
Alright. I love that whole sequence because most of that talking happens before you actually even walk towards the building. So them being like, hey, don't you dare go in there. It's like, oh, okay, now I know what I'm supposed to do.
You're gonna be charged
Yep.
dishonorable discharge.
Quite probably.
Or charged with war crimes. What up?
That's less likely. Oh yeah, I got it there. That worked.
You did it there, yeah.
Is this supposed to be the asylum?
Yep, this is the asylum.
Can't you tell by the checkered floor?
No.
It'll start making more sense when we get upstairs to the cells. Because it's kind of designed like a prison, but slightly nicer.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of got the prison vibe,
Like Sagin Maitland Hall.
just barely.
I don't know, it kind of looks like some movies that have had insane asylum scenes. What was that one with the dancing and the really hot girls that we all enjoyed in high school?
Sucker Punch?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sucker Punch was sick.
John Hamm just handing out lobotomies.
Did we, we saw that in theaters, I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
I still maintain that is a cool movie, like, just visually, even though none of it makes any goddamn sense.
And the soundtrack was amazing.
Yeah. Well, really just the one freaky Pixies cover.
No, there's a couple good ones.
Eh.
Which one was the Pixies cover?
Where Is My Mind from the very start of the movie. The, like, super slow, quiet version of it.
And then the, yeah, no, there's a bunch of good songs in that whole soundtrack.
Yeah, probably. That's just the one I remember then.
That guy had a riot shield, eh?
Yeah, there are some shield guys. They can be quite annoying. Grenades are obviously the best way to deal with them. Just toss it behind them. But we'll see more of them later. They are super damn annoying.
I see it. Was that a secret gun?
It was a secret gun. Big Safari is kind of cool. It's a special Air Force rapid procurement force. And they sort of have the capability of acquiring aircraft without the big, long procurement process. So a lot of UAVs got bought by them when they were first a new thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Fun facts.
America's weird.
They are. There was a whole thing actually probably several years back now. The U.S. military was trying to replace, or I guess probably just the Army, was trying to replace their standard sidearm. Because I think it was like I forget what it was now. But they were trying to...
or something like that?
I think it's like the M9. Anyway, they were trying to replace it. But it was like this huge, crazy, long process. And this one general who was involved in it was kind of like, we're talking about a handgun here. Like, why can't we just pick a person who knows a lot about handguns and tell them to pick the best one? Because their procurement process is like 3 phases where each company gets to provide a prototype and there's testing, and it's like this huge years-long
It sounds
process.
like there's some sort of complex. Is the industry involved?
Well, it probably is. But a lot of it is just like the process they've developed for how they buy things has just gotten so crazy, complicated, and huge.
But the same goes
Maybe
through the
that's
process
why-
with bringing in like outside people to make government decisions. Is it's insane and complicated and almost impossible to navigate. Like there are businesses specifically like there to cater to people who want government contracts to help them obtain them because the paperwork is so insane.
Oh yeah, and I mean
You know,
the problem is that companies that lose these bids will then sue to say that they were unfairly treated, and then that sets back the whole process another 6 months while it goes to court, and it's just like, it's a mess.
did you guys see War Dogs, or was that
That's the one I was thinking of with Jonah
Yeah.
Hill.
I never saw
Yeah.
that.
Oh, you should. You would like it.
Yeah, I probably would,
You would,
It's basically Lord of War, but like...
but funny.
but
Funnier.
more realistic.
No, and it was based on a true story, too.
Yeah.
And they do the same thing. So this guy wants like 500 pistols, so they drive him through the desert, like this military guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
that's what makes me think of, like, he's probably sick of the procurement and...
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the things I was thinking of. But there's there's a podcast I listen to called Reply All.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah,
It was
it's
so
a good one.
Okay.
And they have one on like why the DMV has shitty internet, and it's basically because one company like won the bid to create the government intranet, and they won it because no one really knows how the process of becoming a government contractor works, and they ended up getting through it. So the government intranet sucks, but they can't get a good one because no one wants to bother with the paperwork to actually like go for a lot of these contracts. It's insane.
Yeah. A little while ago, I picked up an intel thing for Rachel, Nevada. Rachel, Nevada is the home of, or it's the closest town to Area 51, and it also has the extraterrestrial highway, which is very popular with UFO nuts. And I think they went there once in an episode of X-Files.
I want to go there.
Disparage
I'm not.
the researchers who.
I'm just saying that's what it is. That's the conspiracy angle for being part of this game.
Hey, I'd rather be an alien conspiracy nut than not believe in aliens.
Fair point. And then that last intel I picked up a second ago for the American Literary Historical Society. I think it was a movie, 3 Days of the Condor from 1975. The American Literary Historical Society was a front for a CIA office that like analyzed popular media and books and magazines to see if there was any hidden messages being passed.
Some Cold War
Now
era
that
shit.
sounds paranoid.
Yeah, I mean,
I wonder
that's...
if they got like a hold of a Mad magazine and they started to flip the page and they were like, "Oh my god!"
I mean, passing secrets and messages, and it was a wild time.
Wasn't there a captured soldier? He passed a message by blinking
Yes.
Yeah,
Morse
torture.
code?
He blinked torture
Yeah.
or something like that.
torture. Yeah.
Yeah, he was forced by the Vietnamese to go on video and say that he was being treated well with like black eyes and bandages, and yeah, he blinked something in Morse code. I forget exactly
Torture.
what, but yeah, it might have been just that, but something. Very cool.
Torture.
No, I mean, just that story is very cool.
Yeah. I know, I'm just teasing you.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about procurement lately, so some of my stuff is we're back on this.
Okay.
I order chemicals through grants, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
Cancer grants. But like there's so much bureaucracy, there's so many layers above me to like order like a chemical that I want to use.
Right.
It's just like very frustrating. I wish I had some of this dark money I could just fucking like
Can you expense things? Because I've just started expensing things.
I think I'll be on a list if I start expensing chemicals.
That's fair.
There's a book I really want to read called Ignition, which is all about like the history of rocket fuel.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
a remix?
I actually saw that on recently. I follow a lot of chemists on Twitter.
Yeah, I have a copy of it
Yeah.
on PDF. It's out of print. I just haven't. I keep forgetting to find a printer to print it out so I can read it. Or I guess I could just read it on my computer. But
Yeah, I'll give you a good app for reading ebooks after this.
that's all right. But
Wait, you don't have an e-reader?
no, I don't. I
What?
like books in print.
But if you get those like paper white ones,
No.
But they're
books.
like, okay, they're, like books are great. I love books too, but if it's between
Right.
buying a $40 book and just reading it on my tablet, I'm gonna
I'd buy
pick
the book
tablet.
if I want it.
No, so they're
All right.
not backlit though. They're
Oh my god,
paper white.
I know what
Sorry,
what
okay,
e-paper
go ahead.
is.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
I missed a couple things here. Oyster Creek. These are cool.
Alright.
Oyster Creek's a power plant in New Jersey. It's the U.S.'s
Okay.
oldest operating commercial nuclear power plant, except that it was shut down like less than 6 months ago. Real time, I mean,
Okay.
which is kind of cool. And then that last one was Flight 800, which was a 747 that blew up 12 minutes after takeoff in New York back in 1996. And the official story is that it was a short circuit that ignited fuel vapor, but it's another one that conspiracy theorists love because they think it got shot down by a missile.
Quick, to the internet.
Right? I think that's the last one I have
Yeah.
anything to say, anything about.
So that was only 10 years before this game.
Yeah,
You know, that's kind of tasteless.
but
5 years before 9/11. Remember.
Yeah.
Never forget.
There's probably no 9/11 conspiracies in this, right?
No.
That goes too far.
No, there wouldn't be.
Why not?
Oh, I guess maybe there could be.
Tasteless.
I don't think
Yeah.
there is, but it was probably a too
5
soon
years
thing.
after 9/11.
Yeah, no, you're right. Man, that was
So,
a lot longer ago than I thought.
so these pillars they remind you guys of the Matrix at all?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
This room is one of the best examples of the destructible environments, and it is a mess.
I really want to see you die. Like,
I come close a few times, but I'm never actually going to
you
die.
were just down to 1 bar of health. So.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was pulsing, and it was like,
Like, you're not even attempting to take cover.
No, I'm not. I love playing games on normal.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of The Division lately, I may have mentioned that. And sometimes when I'm trying to go for, like, if I have a challenge just to complete a mission, I'll turn it down to, like, essentially easy difficulty, because they've had to add, like, world tiers to up the difficulty. So you turn it down to the lowest and you run through the mission, and you can, like, run through with your sidearm just popping everybody. Nobody can really hurt you. It's a lot of fun.
It doesn't sound fun.
It's kind of fun. I'm really
I
sad.
never played The Division.
I'm sure I've mentioned this in LPs before. I'm really sad that they sort of got rid of cheat codes in games, because the original
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
the original Modern Warfare I used to play so much, turning on like the slow-mo cheat and infinite ammo and just running through with just doing whatever the hell I wanted. So much fun.
I found my GTA 2 cheat codes
Oh
a
yeah,
little while ago. Yeah. Written down on a piece of paper in my closet.
man. I remember going to get-togethers in high school where we would use the all guns cheat in GTA 3, and then each person would take a turn and see how long they could last just like going crazy and getting the cops all after them.
Yeah, I do remember doing that. Yeah, what other games? Like, GTA 2 was one that I remember having to spend forever using dial-up to get cheats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dial up.
And
Same with The Sims, the first Sims, Rosebud.
I remember having to boot up the dial-up modem so I could access a web page of just a list of cheats for like Perfect Dark 64, and then print it
yeah.
out on 70 pages from a dot matrix printer.
Hell yeah. I made my own HTML website for Majora's Mask
Nice.
walkthroughs. Like
With
shortcuts
tripod
and
or Angel Fire?
stuff. Angel Fire.
Oh god. I was thinking
That was-
GeoCities.
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
I think we started on GeoCities, but they had a limit on pages for the landing page, so I had to put it on Angel Fire.
Fair enough.
Yeah, grade 8, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
the mission's
we got
over.
Another world record.
We got the bad guy.
What game were we
Wait.
playing?
Yeah. Not that you can really tell.
Wait. What? Who's the bad guy?
His name was Valencio. They mentioned him at the start.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did you?
We got him.
Did you actually kill him?
Yeah, mission accomplished. We got him.
Like, did he have a different color shirt on?
No, I have no idea.
We're not great at this.
That's
All
it.
right.
We're done. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.